Hey everybody, welcome back to Sam Can Do. I'm a mom, I'm a maker, I'm a Glowforge enthusiast, and also before we do anything, I need to apologize for my last Glowforge video. That was the most viewed video on my channel like 3 times over, and it was the worst, maybe the worst piece of content I've ever created. I was trying something different. You guys have made your voice heard. Welcome, the tripod is back. So anyway, thank you for all of the new subscribers. If you're new to this little family here, welcome. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, put the bell on so you can learn all kinds of stuff. It'll be some content about my life, but a lot of ways that you can use your Glowforge or learn about potentially buying a Glowforge or just watch, because I follow so many different crafters and makers and stuff that I will never do the things I do because it's fun. Okay, so today I am making a cake topper for my daughter's 1-year-old birthday, which is like right around the corner. I can't handle it. But one thing that Glowforge is awesome at is making quick signs, toppers, wall placards, things like that. But if you're new to laser cutting, if you're new to specifically the Glowforge, it can be a little bit intimidating and take you a long time. So I'm going to walk you through the process very quickly, very efficiently. And if you don't feel like doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make these files available for you guys for free. I'll put a link down below where you can take all these files and make them for your own situation, for fun, for decoration, I don't care. So I wanted to go with like a classic car theme. Not necessarily any specific movie that's made by any specific very large company, but my daughter's wearing like a pink ladies jacket. She's riding in. I wanted to have this like classic powder pink Cadillac vibe. And so I went on Amazon, and of course everything will be linked below, and I bought these 2 pieces of material. I've already obviously made the thing because you've seen it, but so I bought this pink translucent, it's not translucent, it says translucent, but it's actually opaque. This pink acrylic, and then this mirrored silver acrylic, which to me looks very much like chrome. So I got these 2 pieces on Amazon, super cheap, brought them home, and before I did anything, I tested to find out what my power and my speed would be for cutting and then engraving. Hot tip. If you ever do reflective surfaces, be very careful. I went ahead and engraved the back side, so I'm not risking my laser lasering itself, because I don't know a lot, but I've heard that that can be bad. So what I did was I went online and I found some inspiration. This is the photo that I found. It's the classic cars theme, but it doesn't have all the beveling, all the 3D images on it. It's not 3D, it's a flat picture, it's black and white. I took that, I threw it into Photoshop, got rid of the branding, and also separated the top layer from the bottom layer. It's a shape with lines. I just kind of attached the lines that were missing, made them into separate pieces. If you don't know how to do that, just use the files I give to you. It's fine, it's not a big deal. But I made them into 2 separate pieces. So first, I created the PNG files. The PNG files were engraving the etching that you'll see on the final product. So I made the PNG files that showed kind of where I was going to engrave that little like etching piece that makes it seem like a 3D image even though it's flat. And then the SVG files, so just the outside shape would then determine my cutting. So I created a total of 1, 2, 3, 4-ish files so that there would be cutting and engraving. Then once I finished making those files, I put them, I always make my cut files with a 0.25 stroke line with no fill, and I make sure that when I image trace it and I expand it that I take out any extra like border pieces. And then what I did is I slapped them up into the Glowforge app. Now when you go to app.glowforge.com and you start uploading your files, you can only do 1 at a time. So just pick one random one, upload that one, and then you can add your other pieces. Now you can actually, and I felt like a doofus for forgetting this, you can put all your SVGs and PNGs in one file on one artboard and upload that, and Glowforge will automatically separate them as different pieces. But I'm a doofus or a dinkus and I didn't do that, so I gave myself a little extra work. But once that was all uploaded, I went ahead and added my materials to the Glowforge. Like I said, I did a test engrave the chrome downside first, and then I went ahead and went after it. Now, one thing you should know is never cut out something and then take it out and put it down and then want to engrave it later. The Glowforge camera is more of a guide. It is not exact. Whereas the laser, like if you say, I'm gonna engrave this and cut this and it's like a millimeter away, it is that exact, so you can trust that. But you never want to like adjust it based on the camera, because the camera's in the middle, your pieces are over here, and it's always gonna be a little bit off. So if you ever do cutting and engraving on the same item, you wanna do that without touching it in between. And so if you're worried that it's not gonna cut, always do a test so that you know when you're ready to cut that it's gonna happen. So all I did was I upload those files, I press print, I went and I think I got a cup of coffee, I sat, watched some Instagram videos, and boom, my pieces came out. I'm attaching these with, I would suggest either a spray adhesive or a super glue, and avoiding any of the lines so that it doesn't come through. And then I'm just gonna attach it to a little piece of simple wood to stick it right in the cake. Hey, editing Sam here. Just kidding, I did not put it on a wooden skewer stick. I actually decided to be that much extra and put it on a separate clear backing that you will see in the picture, and I'll add the file down below. Okay, back to the video. This is my final product. I'm really proud of it. I think it looks really cool. The font that I used, I don't remember the font. I'll put it right here. I'm pretty sure it was a free font from dafont.com. Just make sure if you're using something that isn't purchased, you're not selling the item, or you get a royalty license to sell the item. Also, if you're not a huge designer making things from scratch, I know I'm not, I'm an illustrator basic beginner, Creative Market is your friend. Number one, on Mondays they always give away free files, and number two, you can buy things for really cheap that you can actually make on your Glowforge and reproduce. Everything from like Houston skylines to, you know, your city's sports I mean, I don't know if you can do sports logos, but like different animals, illustrations. It's super, super cool, and I would highly, highly recommend Creative Market. But that's it. That's all you have to do. You upload the stuff, you make it, and then now you have a really cool cake topper. So follow me on Instagram at @SamCanDo to see what it looks like once it's all on top of the cake and everything's finished. And thank you again for coming to my channel. Comment down below what you want me to make next. I have a ton of Proofgrade material. I have veneer, I have wood, I have acrylic. A lot of you have been asking me about etching glass, and if that's something you want me to see and teach you guys how to do, just let me know. Thank you so much for stopping by, and remember, never buy a Glowforge full price. Use my referral code that's down below. Save yourself $500. Many of you have done that. If you're one of the people who've used my code, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. That helps me out. I get the money that you save comes to me in credit, so I really, really appreciate that. And it's a really great reason to buy a Glowforge too, is that you can share and make credits from other people that enjoy it too. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. Have a great day. Love you guys. Bye-bye.